So I'll just start from the top. What backs the value of crypto? This is a question that I have met at every turn. So I'm an expert at this one. So the value of crypto, because I mentioned that cryptocurrency has enabled us to create digital scarcity, right? You cannot replicate it. And once you have scarcity of anything that has demand, then that can only be distributed through a marketplace. And so the question then becomes broader. What backs anything? What backs the value of gold? What backs the value of wheat? What backs the value of land? What backs the Uganda shilling? And the simple answer is, the only thing that backs anything else is the fact that someone else is willing to pay a certain price for what you have. As soon as someone does not want to pay for that thing, what you think it's worth, then it has no value. If I'm to go to, for example, wheat, what backs the value of wheat, which is a very popular commodity? We have to eat wheat, we have to eat food. So you could say the fact that we have to eat backs the price of wheat, right? So there is a use case there. What backs the value of gold? Precious metals are used in manufacturing, precious metals are used as a store of value, precious metals are used as jewelry, right? Now, there are use cases there, but those use cases do not directly dictate the price of that commodity or that unit being priced. And so, for example, Bitcoin has a utility. I can use Bitcoin to send value from one jurisdiction to another jurisdiction. I can use Bitcoin to store value digitally. So there are use cases, and because of these use cases, our value has been pegged to it. So there are 1 million people around the world who want to transfer money from one place to another place. They have decided to use Bitcoin because of the pricing advantages. Moving money from Uganda to Ivory Coast, for example, using Western Union will cost me 8%. So if I'm sending $100, I'm $8 right off the bat goes. But if I'm to use Bitcoin, it will only cost me 1%. So people have that knowledge, no, let me use Bitcoin. So there's a use case there. And so because I'm looking for this Bitcoin, I have to look for it in the marketplace. People who have it will price for a certain price. So the global price has determined the value of this cryptocurrency. And so that is for utility-based cryptocurrencies. There are some cryptocurrencies that represent certain items. Like I can buy a piece of art and I digitize that art and I create a cryptocurrency out of that art. So I bought a piece of art in London, for example, for $20 million. I divide that cryptocurrency into 1,000 units, and I now have I'm now selling each unit at $20,000 or $2,000. So that means that cryptocurrency, because it represents a unit of that piece of art that I bought, is backed by that piece of art. So different cryptocurrencies represent different things, but at the end of the day, the value of an item is based on the fact that the market has priced it because someone else is willing to pay for that. And that's why you see markets rise and fall. You know, companies in the stock market, there's a lot of volatility in the stock market because today, yes, someone is willing to pay $200 for Microsoft's stock, but tomorrow no one is willing to pay $200. Everyone's paying $150. And so cryptocurrencies are not unique in the fact that the forces of economics apply to them as well. So supply and demand will dictate the price of that. So the value of cryptocurrency is market forces. Cryptocurrencies are based on encryption and mathematics, and people trust the mathematics and the encryption behind the network enough to use it to transact value and store value across the world.